Welcome back to another edition of the Sabre Spotlight, going inside Marian University Athletics here on the Marian Sports Network. I am Wade Bates. We're going to bring in Marian men's volleyball coach Tyler Frings right now because the Sabres getting ready to open up their season here later this week. Coach Frings, how's everything getting ready for the opener?
Awesome. Really looking forward to it. Guys are really working hard. We've got a nice, wide depth of new talent in the gym as well that kind of helps push those older guys. And we're kind of looking for some of those guys to even contribute right away. So it's good, good camaraderie, good team building going on right now.
You mentioned you're getting ready for this opener and you're in good place. How about the offseason? How'd the offseason go for the Sabres?
Really well. We were able to get through a lot of things and kind of implement a brand new offense. We're trying to look a lot faster and use some of our talents that we have in our strong suits to kind of work for us this year. Specifically, reaching higher as far as in getting our balls to the outside a little bit faster, as well as looking to find different seams where we can get some openings, get some guys, one-on-one looks against the block. Usually works out in our favor.
In your opinion, where is this program at right now? Because we're still relatively young.
Yeah, we should have shaken off all the first year rust and maybe the sophomore slump, whatever you want to call it, and we're all systems go. This should be everyone can kind of expect that this is the full tilt. This is what men's volleyball at the top level should look like, and we're confident we can bring it this year.
A big change for Marian University in the league you're in. The NAC now has a men's volleyball league,
Yep.
and how important is that for the program?
It's awesome. Especially for a program that's only 3 years in. The NAC adding men's volleyball now gives us an automatic qualifier into the NCAA tournament with that tournament champion from the NAC. So that's our goal. We're working for a conference championship. I believe we have the tools to attain that, and I know our guys are really working towards that as well. And it's beautiful with the NCAA tournament here in Wisconsin this year. We want to play in that.
Where is the NCAA tournament being held this year?
It's going to be at Carthage. So we will have to battle there once this year at an away match. Give us a little bit of a flavor of what it'll feel like though to play the NCAA tournament down there later.
Coach, the teams that are absorbing into the NAC into men's volleyball, can you kind of talk about where they're at and what the competitiveness is going to be with those teams forming the NAC?
Sure. Yeah. We've got a few new teams, and we get to face Aurora and Concordia right off the bat. Not too deep into the schedule, and it's awesome. It's great to see these teams growing. One of the schools, with Concordia, Wisconsin being in-state, it's always big to grow the game and really help promote junior level players that they have something to work towards after high school. It's not just done once they're 18.
Travel-wise, when it comes to conference matches, probably it's a little bit closer, but you're still traveling out far across the nation when it comes to just scheduling games.
Yeah, that's pretty neat about the D3 landscape with men's volleyball. We get to stay here in the Midwest, but we will make a little excursion over to Ohio, this year. Next year, we'll be looking kind of at like Boston or New York to try and take our guys out and see some other talent.
Can you talk about your roster this year? I know we have a lot of faces that are back from last year's squad.
Yeah, our lone senior, always looking good, Aaron Wendels. He's going to be our strong point, the guy we're really going to lean on. John Smallpage is always bringing the heat as well from the service line. He's going to be playing middle for us this year a lot, so he kind of can focus in on that middle position. He doesn't worry about outside or back row and all this other stuff. And then we get an awesome addition with Robert Wall, a freshman that can really touch and reach high. And that's a big thing at this level, especially when you got big 6'6", 6'7" guys over the net. A guy that can go over the top of the block is going to change the play. And as always, Colin Lebersky's our mainstay in the back row and really saves us.
Now, Coach, we've talked a little bit. There's a volleyball hotbed in Wisconsin, kind of the Milwaukee area, where you pulled a lot of players from. Also, the Fox Valley's growing, but you've also you kind of reach out and you scour the nation for recruits, don't you?
Yeah, we were just in lovely Southern California about 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was a nice little break to get the 75-degree weather, but and see some of the talent out there. And we've got some of those guys that'll be visiting here to start off the season and kind of get a feel of what not only school in the Midwest is like, but what ball is out here. And it's an awesome opportunity to really grow and spread Marian.
So when you're pitching Marian University and Marian men's volleyball to somebody in San Diego, let's say, what do you say? Why should you come to Marian and come to Fond du Lac, Wisconsin?
We always kind of joke around about, I've got friends in the Southern Cal area. We talk about getting out of the bubble. Leaving Southern Cal, there's life elsewhere. You can always come back to the bubble, but there's life elsewhere, and I think that's kind of the main promotion. Whether it is a kid in the Midwest or a kid in San Diego, we're going to give you an experience unlike any other up here at Marian. And Fond du Lac's its own beautiful city, and it'll give you kind of that sense of community, and we'll give you opportunities and lessons that you'll be able to take with you anywhere to prepare.
Coach, you open up your regular season coming up this week. You're going to be road warriors for quite a while, but the guys ready to go?
Yes, sir. Nothing that we're we're not familiar with already. I got Adrian there on Friday night, always a tough opponent. And then we get to come right back, and it doesn't get any easier with North Central and then NYU from out east, who's a top 10 opponent right now. So we got our work cut out for us, but looking forward to it.
First time here at the Sadov Gym is going to be in a couple of weeks.
Yes, sir. February 9th. It's our Sabre Sporting Sabres match against Lakeland, the lacrosse town rival. So looking forward to taking care of business with them.
Can you talk about Sabres, supporting Sabres, what that means and what that's all about?
Yeah, it's huge, especially for a Division III campus. It's something that I think we touch upon. We try and do weekly, supporting one another with different teams. Whether it's men's, women's basketball, supporting one another, men's volleyball, getting out there. We all support one another, but when we have those single Sabre Sporting Sabres games where we can kind of say that's our Sabre Sporting Sabres game, we have all of our athletes in there, hopefully a lot of our coaching staff as well, and it kind of gives us that sense of community that we really pride ourselves on.
I think you were picked 4th in the initial NAC poll. Just what's it going to take from your squad to push up the standings and be a contender for conference championship this year?
We got to respect every opponent. I don't care if, where we were placed or who's in front of us or behind us. You got to respect everybody, and until you're up and you got that set in the win and then the match in the bag, you really got to keep fighting and just respect everybody. But never be comfortable. Constantly be working.
Tyler Frings, Marian men's volleyball coach. People are looking to get more information on Marian volleyball. They can find it at sabreathletics.com. Your contact information and potential recruits as well.
Loving it, yes, sir, Wade. Thank you very much for your help as well.
Marian men's volleyball coach Tyler Frings on the Sabre Spotlight here on the Marian Sports Network.